2 days after the Portuguese Presidency of the Council obtained agreement on approval of the European climate law, the environment ministers of the European Union, Switzerland, Norway and Iceland held a meeting that was chaired by the Portuguese Minister for the Environment and Climate Action, Joao Pedro Matos Fernandes. This informal video conference, which took place in April, addressed the challenges of drought and water shortages within the framework of the adaptation to climate change. The European strategy on adaptation to climate change, which was recently presented by the European Commission, demonstrates the need for a significant reduction in water use with a commitment to alternative sources and a demand for the cooperation and involvement of the various economic sectors. Climate change adaptation policies need to come before those of mitigation. Water scarcity is no longer just a problem of Southern Europe. For this reason, issues of climate change adaptation must be on the top of the European political agenda, said Portuguese Minister for the Environment and Climate Action, Joao Pedro Matos Fernandes. 2 European bodies have been studying climate change and have provided the scientific support for the political decision-making, namely the Joint Research Centre and the European Environment Agency. They presented the current situation and future trends regarding the binomial water and adaptation. The Executive Secretary for United Nations Framework Convention, Patricia Espinosa, provided ministers with a roadmap for making COP26, at the Conference of the Parties, an important milestone in the combat against climate change. This speech led to an exchange of impressions between ministers on Europe's role in climate change adaptation within an international context. The European ministers recognized the importance of gaining greater knowledge of the effect of climate change and of considering water as a critical aspect for adaptation, underscoring in particular the effects of drought, along with changes in rainfall patterns. There was also an exchange of each member state's experience in applying adaptation measures in its own territory. With this meeting, the Portuguese Presidency of the Council of the European Union achieved its goal of heading the European political agenda with the issue of climate change adaptation and the need to agree on concrete measures and mobilize funding for the adaptation process. And one thing at the side, if you do understand German, today my new German channel went online. It's called Queer Views. You might know what it's about then. So if you understand it, have a look. Link is in the description. And if you want to stay informed here, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Auf Wiedersehen.